I'm a pussy because my brothers made me this way. Yes, I blame them and I will always blame them for the rest of my life. They traumatized me as a child. Every second they could, they would scare the fuck out of me. I'm talking jump scares, coming out of the closet. I used to fucking literally piss myself on how scared I was. I remember I was about 7 years old and we had a Sega Genesis. And we had an Aladdin game on that Genesis. Let me see if I could find it. Do you know in Aladdin, there's the old man that lures him. I don't remember that much of Aladdin. I don't support Will Smith, so I didn't watch the live action. Back then, game over screens were they were a little morbid, I'll say. Well, I would play the game, and when I realized I was about to die to game over, I shit you not, I would turn that shit off so quick, restart from the beginning, and we're good.
Alright, I'd figure I'd show you guys the game over clip just so you could see how terrifying it actually is. So we're going to go ahead and give that a play. Jump scare warning for all my fellow pussies out there. So as you can see, there's a clear reason why I should be distraught, and I don't know why they would put this in a video game. Anyways.
Well, there's a cutscene in this game. And I know you could say that's the Aladdin song. Why are you such a pussy? Something about hearing it metallic-y, like the Sega used to do everything, creepy as shit to me. And then you got this. That's a scary ass laugh for failing a fucking minigame. Like, it's not that serious. Oh, I fucked up the slot machine. Imagine if you're in fucking Vegas and every time you lose, that fucking laugh comes out. Yeah, you'd be tripping balls too. So I'm already in a mood where I'm scared as fuck about this game. After the second level, this is as far as I would get, by the way, because I was really bad at games. Obviously, I was 7. But the one time I beat the second level, I'm excited. And I'm really immersing myself into the story here. You get this creepy ass song. That fucking face. I know it's the old man from the fucking movie. You don't need to tell me. But that's fucking scary as shit. Look at the teeth. Like, they don't even look rotting. If they were yellow, I think it'd be better. That just looks like he has fucking metal teeth. Scary as shit to me. Okay, so I guess you're saying, oh, well, just don't play the fucking game. Fair enough. I didn't. I stopped playing the game. I didn't care. I gave up. I was like, I'm obviously terrified of this. And me trusting my brothers, I tell them, I am terrified of this old man. Get him the fuck away from me, right? They hear me yell. I leave the fucking room. They come in. They're like, oh, this is what he's scared of. Well, they proceed to keep pranking me. They'd be like, hey, come over, you know? And his face would be there. And look at you, you're scared. Well, they got me once, I remember. Like, we're going to play Aladdin on the Sega. I was like, all right, fuck y'all. I'm going to go chill in the living room. They're like, no, come on, don't be a pussy. I mean, they used more 90s terms, we'll say. I'm like, no, I'll chill with my little Game Boy. I'll play some Pokemon in the living room. I'm good to go. These fuckheads decided to make a plan. They went to this screen. They went to this screen here. And they're like, come in the room. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't trust y'all. You already got me once or twice before. Not cool. Don't appreciate it. And they decide to say, no, it's okay. Look, I have the cartridge. They took out the cartridge of the game. You didn't know. You take out the cartridge. It's not like the whole thing turns off. The screen still stays the same. They turned the TV off. So the TV's off. The Sega's still on. But they have the cartridge in their hand. So me fully trusting them, I come into the room. And they're like, yeah, turn on the TV. We'll play something else. I turn on the TV and this fucking face pops up. And back then there wasn't no TV remote. You had to go up and press the little fucking button on that big ass shit. And yeah, this face pops up right in front of my face. I ran out the room and never again have I played Aladdin. And I probably won't play it. I'm getting PTSD just looking at this shit. So yeah, there's that. Well, fast forward, I'm like 12 years old and we're chilling in our room. And let me just show you the cover of this next game. You think my ass would be like, hey, I ain't fucking around anymore, right? I know you guys are gonna scare me. I ain't stupid. Wrong. I'm stupid as shit. We're in the room together playing a game called Silent Hill, The Room. Scary as shit. Look at this. You're in an apartment complex essentially. And you wake up from a dream and the TV is staticky. Sorry, excuse me. And there's a bunch of chains on your door, which means you can't leave anymore. And your whole thing is trying to leave the room in the apartment building with all this creepy shit coming out at you. Now, Silent Hill games, I think they're scarier than Resident Evil games personally. My ass didn't want to play this game, so I'm chilling. We had a computer in the room. I don't want to be out in the living room by myself because my parents weren't home again. They were like, hey, you could chill in here. You just put your headphones on, these lovely headsets, and you could play on the computer while we play this scary game. And I'm like, okay, sounds fair. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I'll play the little fucking pinball game that everyone plays, the space pinball. And I was sitting there having a grand old time. And you know how when you're in a room with people, you kind of feel their presence? Well, all of a sudden, I didn't feel their presence anymore. And I'm like, oh shit. I was scared to turn around. That was the slowest turn I've ever done. I turn around, there's nobody in the room, but on the screen, there's a TV in the game that's just static. And I was like, oh shit. So I throw the fucking headset down. I book it out the room. I didn't learn my lesson. I run out the room and Carlos is around the corner, jump scaring the shit out of me. I fucking fall. I'm rolling, panicking. They're laughing, having a great old time. Well, here's where it gets real scary. At the time, we had a really old school TV, and it was pretty big. But it was like those ones with like the wooden panels on the side. We used to have to hit the shit out of it to get it to work. We're sleeping on the bed, and at around 3 in the morning, the TV turns on, and it's blaring, super fucking loud. Volume turns all the way up. We didn't have a remote controller, so we're like, how the fuck is this happening? I woke up scared as shit, and yep, the fucking static. So good job, guys. You summoned a demon for trying to scare me. Good shit. And now you know why I'm a pussy. Went on a little rant there for a while. I guess we could go back to watching the ghost story shit. But thank you guys for trying to make me feel better by saying Demon hasn't left the house. Well, debatable. I mean, he only comes in like June.